Welcome to the Sigma New Chapter House. Built in 1916, this house has been home to over 2,200 young men and the beginning of countless lifelong friendships. One constant over the last 40 years is the involvement of alumnus Jeff Roberts, who many of us know as JR. Through JR's guidance, the Chapter House and the chapter itself have thrived over those years. Today, Jeff Roberts will be talking to us about the evolution of the Chapter House over the last 5 years, and we'll also hear from our new eminent commander, Joe Banneker, about the active chapter. Thank you for joining us. Welcome home. Welcome to Gamma Chi.
Hi, my name's Jeff Roberts. My nickname in the fraternity was JR. I was in the house from 1980 to 1984. I got involved with the clubhouse starting in 1989, and I've been here trying to see this facility get renovated. Over the last 4 years, we've been able to do some incredible improvements to the facility thanks to the generous contribution and donation from Brother Gordy Richards and from the 57 early contributors to the capital campaign that we kicked off almost 2 years ago. We've been able to take that money and making a significant impact on the facility, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, but I want to talk to everyone about the state of the Greek system. It's what I call it, two different groups of houses. You have the haves and the have-nots. You have the houses that have no debt, operating levels that can cover their costs, and then also recently remodeled facilities. There are not that many of those houses. You've got houses that have closed down. Theta Chi's are closed right now. Delta Chi's have closed. ZBT's have closed. Several did not have strong recruiting years, and I'm expecting a couple others to have major challenges based on debt level and also houses that are aging and falling apart that need major renovations. We're lucky. We have no debt. We have the gift from Gordy, and we have several alumni involved helping us make sure we can keep this facility operating and producing great Sigma news in the future. The competition around the Greek system is tremendous, with dorms recently being remodeled. They're safer, they're cleaner, they're newer, and private development going around U Village and also down the Ave that are much safer, cleaner, nicer buildings, and we need to upgrade ours to compete with the competition that's around the UW right now. I want to show you some of the work that we've been able to do based on what Gordy and Carol's gift to us has let us construct and rebuild. Behind me you can see major reconstruction and tuck pointing on the brick, exterior brick, new windows, new paint. We had to remove lead paint on the exterior of the house. The beams above the 7 windows facing east, south, and north were completely rusted out from water intrusion in the brick. Those have been repaired. The projects on the exterior, if you add up the brick repairs, the steel replacement, the retuck pointing, the paint, the windows, is probably close to $500,000. Moving inside, we have the best cook in the Greek system. In December of 2019, Carol Richards gave me a call and said that she had received the newsletter, saw the need and the ask for how many challenges we had in this 107-year-old facility, and told me that Gordy and her wanted to give us $500,000 early. It's in their estate and will planning that Sigma Nu will get a major chunk of their estate. She gave us a $500,000 check. We remodeled the kitchen, and we've also upgraded the outside of the kitchen to a night kitchen facility. It's working great for the active chapter. I'm walking into the kitchen to meet our famous cook, but as we go by this area here, we just finished this, what we're calling a night kitchen area that also Gordy and Carol's gift allowed us to complete just a few months ago. It's holding up well and it looks great. So that was done with Gordy's gift. Now we're walking into the kitchen where we have our famous cook, Jerry, who's been here. She's starting her 21st year. Working on her Jerry giving dinner for the guys in the house this Monday night before Thanksgiving. This was the first project we completed in 2021. It cost about $500,000 thanks to Gordy, but Jerry's hard at work making the special dinner for the actives in the house, and she's been an incredible asset and resource for the guys for over 20 years.
Why, hello. Yeah, today we're having like our turkey dinner for the guys. We're making roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, sweet potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce. We've got Brussels sprouts and green bean casserole and corn, and pumpkin pie and apple pie and rolls and homemade cranberry sauce along with everything else. We're gonna have a great day. And I'm so thankful to be here, and I am so thankful for all the guys in the house and all of our wonderful alumni. I feel very blessed.
In September, we wrapped up probably our biggest project that had a huge impact on the facility. We converted the second floor sleeping porch into 2 sleeping rooms. We converted the 2 rooms in the corner to a brand new restroom facility, probably one of the nicest in the Greek system. This required a City of Seattle permit. We found all kinds of surprises. We found asbestos wrapped pipe. We found piping to the old 3rd floor common shower facility that every one of you guys probably pre-1990 remember using. New showers, new sinks, new toilets, and heated floor that probably there isn't one in the Greek system, but we've heard positive feedback from the guys that it's a really awesome added feature. And then we also built a conference room, private space, quiet space. It's got a really cool full-size wall mural of the University of Washington and some of the Greek system components. Conference room table with video conferencing. Really cool picture of the creed outside in the hallway that you can see through a window out of the conference room. So major improvements to the second floor that have really made a difference this year for the active chapter, and I think it's helped in recruiting a lot.
Hello alumni, my name is Joe Banneker. I'm the next tournament commander of Sigma Nu here at Gamma Chi. I'm a native Seattleite. I grew up in Seattle. I went to Seattle Prep, and it's so great to stay in this awesome city. It's a really exciting time to be here in the chapter. We've got amazing growth, not only on the fraternity property itself with such amazing upgrades like the conference room here, but rush-wise as well. We had the biggest PC in probably 5 years signed this fall. Amazing group of guys, great leaders. They're going to make an awesome impression on the house going forward. Really hope to see more of you guys around. We want to get some alumni more involved with the house. We've got a core group of alumni that are super, super helpful, and it's always good to have more people around. So when that comes to Rush, that comes to help with networking, things like that, we really, really want more support. And anything you can do to help get involved, that would be awesome and super appreciated by the chapter. Thanks so much.
As part of the capital campaign, we've established a scholarship committee that will award the funds to members of the House, again with our goals being recruitment and retention. We've established 5 scholarship funds to honor 5 alums that passed away way too early in their lives: Eric Appleby, Matt Eakin, Brant Ferrini, Brett Roberts, and Colin Carty. I want to challenge all alums that either knew these guys or didn't know these alums to help us bring in more funding so we can get these scholarships set up to last for decades. We're going to also establish a scholarship in Gordy Richards' name based on his incredible contribution to all the facility improvements we've been able to complete over the last 4 years. His significant contribution has really been a game changer for the facility, and that can be shown in the incredible recruiting numbers this year, the pledge class of 17. We've still got more work to do. The number one ask of the active chapter guys is to put a deck off the library, and we've got some other amenity space improvements to do in the basement that include increasing the size of the weight room facility and making the pool room and that area a little more generous for some other amenity space that we can add. My ask right now is for us to get more participation from our pool of over 800 alumni to either help with time or donations to help us get this facility up to where it should be, where we can compete with the Alpha Delts and some of these other houses that have spent close to $10 million making their facilities brand new. We've had some really good alumni events over the last 2 years. The Founders Day event at the Hub with our ex-coach was very well attended. We've also had 2 game watching parties at the house that had guys bringing their wives, their kids. We had a 90-plus-year-old alum that was in the I think the 1940 Olympics come with his wife. So getting guys back to the active chapter and getting them to connect with the great history and the great life they had when they were living here is really important. We have another special event planned in May that's going to be at a very special location on campus that I will not reveal right now, but more information, a date to come on that very soon. But we really want more alumni to get back to the active chapter and the facility that you guys had a great time living in. And also, please help us get more alumni involved. We know that alumni involvement equals active chapter success. We're doing a really good job, but we have many more things we could do that would help get our facility up and our active chapter up at the top of the Greek system at the University of Washington. I want to thank all of the alumni that have supported us over the last few years. I've been involved for 37, and we're really probably in the best position we've been in since I've worked on the clubhouse chapter in terms of top facility in the Greek system. We've got one of the best cooks, if not the best cook. We've got a established scholarship program that we've kicked off this year. So things are trending in the right direction. There's always more that we can do, but to compete with the big boys, which I would say are the Fijis, the Betas, the Alpha Delts, even the Teaks, it's all about alumni participation, and we need more alumni to get involved, either by donating time or your generosity with funding to our programs that we've established. So if you have any questions about that stuff, please don't hesitate to call me. My cell phone number is 425-503-0148, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Will McClintock, sophomore computer science student from Anacortes, Washington. Gearing up to be lieutenant commander next quarter. Really excited about that. One of the things I love most about Sigma Nu is just the culture, the brotherhood here. Everyone's always got doors open, willing to hang out, study with you. Makes for a real great environment.
Hi, I'm Brendan Kelly. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering student here at UW. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but I moved up to Bellevue a few years ago and I went to Newport High School. This incoming year I'm going to be the head rush chair. So if you know somebody that's coming into UW or already here that you think is the type of gentleman that we're looking for, I would much appreciate it if you could send them our way.
Hi, my name is Jerry. Sophomore right now at UW. I'm your incoming treasurer next year. My current major is computer science, and I'm from Seattle, Washington, so right around here. Why I joined Sigma Nu? I think the cool thing about Sigma Nu to me is that you find a place with so many guys with similar values and similar beliefs as you, but at the same time, you also find a place where everyone comes from such a diverse background that you're constantly learning from everyone else, you're constantly inspired by what everyone else has to bring to the table.